Well, week 4 and I have felt the first punch of being 30 and it has walloped me. Hello friends, I'm Deja. Welcome back. If you are new here, quick recap. I started the 12-week year, which is this challenge that forces you to reach your goals in a 12-week period instead of spreading them out over a 12-month period or a year, because you have gotten much more specific and you're actually tracking your progress with weekly accountability meetings and just getting really honest with whether you're making progress on them or not, and taking actions each week to make it happen. Just to clue you into what some of my goals were, I had a goal to rebuild the relationship that I have with myself. I'd been falling off self-care, all that fun stuff, so I wanted to rebuild my face routine, my gym routine, my night routine, and just get recentered with that. I also had a goal to launch my side business, earn up to $5,000 in revenue outside of my job and using a variety of means like my roller skate course, any like social media consultation services, or digital printables, things that I'm selling. The goal was to reach 5K. Then I also had a goal to get my finances organized, curb my spending, start investing more. But wait, there's more. All of that stuff in conjunction with content creation and growing my YouTube channel to 10K subscribers. Week 4 findings, I'm realizing I've bitten off way more than I can chew. When you have ADHD, you just overestimate how much time you realistically have, and you also overestimate how long things are going to take. And it's funny because you do it, even if it's something you've never done before, you're like, oh yeah, that'll take me like 2 hours. It's like, no, baby, it won't. Par for the course. What's got me coming to this realization is the cool thing about this challenge is, again, it forces you to track what is actually happening. Using my Notion template, for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been able to get above 60% completion for my objectives. And as much as I want to look at not hitting 70% or higher as a failure, it is. And we gotta call a spade a spade. It's a failure. It's a breakdown. Something's going on. One thing of the best things about this challenge has been the ability to visually see if I am measuring up or not. I really have a strong ability to lie to myself. Because of this template, it's really easy to see where I'm falling short, and weekly accountability meetings have been such a game changer in pushing me forward. So often it will just be me, this lone choo-choo, chugga, and it's just really easy to drop off your goals when you're the only one who knows about them. So weekly accountability has been a godsend, combined with the ability to see visually whether I'm lying to myself or not. Money. Or some of the win findings is I'm doing so much better with my relationship with myself. So when we're talking self-care goals, getting back into the gym regularly, flossing, the face routine is getting together, journaling, but other areas are falling short, like launching my side business. I just don't have time. It's not realistic for me to try and tackle so many things at once. So I'm gonna be deprioritizing launching that side business until the next 12-week cycle. For me, I know that the compound effects of me reaching success in those 3 goals will add jet fuel to launching the side business in a later 12-week cycle. I probably should have peeped this out, 4 weeks ago, but my ADHD peeps will agree. Whispers in your ear, yeah, you could do all that. Yeah, you could fit all of that in there. Which causes you to overstuff yourself in insane ways, leads you to burnout, disappointment in your performance, stress, yada, yada, yada. On top of having the visual tracker that's showing me that, hey, you're hitting your objectives less than 60% of the time, I've also officially reached the part of being in your 30s where you realize that you don't have as much time as you think you do. This realization has come with me going back to California and being with my dad in the hospital. I'm the one, I'm the person, can't nobody cover for me, and trying to figure out what's gonna be the best course of action for coordinating care for him, whether that be me relocating back home to California or him coming here or getting him set up in a facility. I don't know. So it's like all of a sudden I'm balancing being an adult who just learned how to take care of herself to just as quickly being the point of contact, being the person. This is the most annoying thing about trauma, is it wastes so much time. It wastes so much time. You could just be awesome already. How much further would I be if I didn't have to go through the process of learning to like myself and wanting to live my life as fully as possible because I was no longer crushing under the weight of self-sabotage or general feelings of unworthiness, depression, and reparenting. Onward. My dad is my best friend, and he's been in and out of hospitals my entire life because he's paralyzed from the chest down. But seeing him in the hospital this time really did a number on me. And actually the straw that broke the camel's back was a call that I got from my grandma, and bless her heart, it was not intentional at all, but she calls me and she's like, hey, how are you doing? I was like, I'm doing okay. And she's like, I just want to let you know, like, your dad passed. And I'm like, and like 10 seconds passes and she comes back and she's like, the test to get off of the breathing machine. And I wanted to shake her, but I get it. For me, what was most important about that was the pain I felt in that 10-second window when I thought that I had lost my father. And it was like, if that is your response to hearing that, there's some things that you need to be doing, because my brain immediately went to, I thought I had more time. I thought I had more time. I thought I had more time. And it's like, a lot of people don't get second chances like that. It's just really important for me to make sure that he's okay. A couple months before I was born, he and my mom were both shot in like a random act of violence, and he like shielded and he protected us. My mom was pregnant with me and she ended up just getting shot in her arm because he ended up getting shot in his spine and he was immediately paralyzed. So it's very, very important for me to make sure that he is okay because of such of a large sacrifice. Outside of him being my best friend, such a large sacrifice. I've always kind of been removed from the logistical side of things. When it came to like his care and things like that, I've just kind of been like, I don't know, I was a child and it's time to put childish things away. And you know, since seeing him that way and having that 10 seconds of not being able to comprehend that the world didn't have him in it, like I wasn't able to hear. My hearing went out. There's so much to be done. A huge reality check that I don't have as much time as I think I do. It's just shifted my priorities a little bit. We are going to maximize the care and support that I can provide for my dad. We're gonna have to deprioritize a little bit. Next week, week 5, since I am gonna be prioritizing coordinating care for my dad, I'm gonna be deprioritizing my side business. If you're chasing multiple rabbits, you won't catch any, and that is where I am right now. We gotta catch some rabbits. Week 5 goals, I'm definitely shooting for 70% completion. I'm gonna be keeping up with my self-care routines, moving my body daily, eating well, face routine, all that fun stuff. I'm also gonna be prioritizing finding a therapist this week. I'm balancing a lot, and I know that I'm navigating new spaces that I haven't before, especially when it comes to taking care of my dad. And I know that from my past behaviors, past patterns, I have a tendency to isolate or withdraw and try to figure everything out on my own. And that's not a realistic coping mechanism for me anymore. I don't have time. So we need to jet fuel this and find a therapist. I have no problem with acknowledging that I need outside help so I can really focus in on doing what needs to be done. I'm gonna be posting at least 1 time a week on my YouTube, which is surprisingly easy when you're on flights back and forth from Tennessee to California. As for earning 5K in digital sales, I think I'm just gonna shift my focus onto the things that I'm already doing that in some way generate income, like making an even better beginner roller skating course for all of my people learning how to skate. I think what I'd like to do is update it at least once a year because I learned so much and I want to make it as easy as possible and remove as many friction points for people trying to learn how to roller skate, because it literally is life-changing to have a physical activity like that in your tool belt as a way to, you know, relieve stress and things like that. If I can get as many people roller skating as possible, like that is my goal. So it's like, let's focus on the things that we're already doing and get A's here, because right now we've been getting B's everywhere else because we're spread so thin. It's also really important to me to make sure that people who have parted with their income to purchase something that I created feel that value when they use it and that they're actually learning. So this week I'm going to prioritize gaining feedback from people who have already purchased my roller skate course and then updating it to reflect exactly what they want, which is super exciting because I'm a data nerd. Informed decisions make my heart dance. I'm also going to be educating myself on different saving strategies, researching the best investments for my goals and risk profile while finishing this book. It's been absolutely fantastic with getting me just kind of clear on the direction. I'm nearly done. I'm at the point where we are focusing on earning. I'm super excited. I'll put the link in the bio if you're interested. The Black Girl's Guide to Financial Freedom is where we are at right now. It's really long past past the time to play offense. I'm tired of reacting to life, and this is how we're doing it. That is week 4. I'm very happy with my progress so far. I'm more so happy with the realizations that I've made and just shifting the priorities that are most important for my life and just bringing them to the forefront of what matters to me. And I just feel very confident in my ability to reach those goals in a way that I don't think that I felt before because I was lacking clarity and direction. If you've started your own 12-week challenge, let me know how your progress is going so far, or if you haven't, a goal you're interested in reaching that might work really well with the 12-week challenge. Either way, I want to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. Week 4 down. I will see you in the next one. Come on. Come on. You can't just be screaming.